Soprano, soprano, okay. The three of you, triple cast, please. Triple cast.
Hi, my name is Melinda Whittington. I'm one of the Marguerites. You saw me last year as Fiordaligi and Così fan tutte. And this coming summer, I'll be going back to Wolf Trap, where I played Micaela and Carmen last season. And this season, I will get the chance to do a really interesting opera, and that is The Ghosts of Versailles by John Corigliano, which also incorporates the Figaro story in a very interesting way. And I'll be playing the role of Marie Antoinette. So, Marguerite, would you like me to talk about her now? Or?
Oh, yeah, no.
Marguerite is young, innocent, but there's this spark in her, this vivacious. We've decided she's in the 17-ish range. She probably was younger in the story of Goethe and in many stories throughout history where she's, in that story, different iterations of that story. But we kind of like that age range because it gives her a little bit more connection to her body and what's happening and changing, and I'll say no more.
Especially when she has to sing and be on stage.
Right. She has a vivaciousness, something really special about her. It has to be so special that in a few seconds, Faust is willing to sign his soul away just from seeing an apparition of her appear. So we've worked a lot on how to capture that, but she knows what she's supposed to do and what she's not supposed to do. She's been good. She's followed the rules. She's had a lot of tragedy in her life, but she has always wanted to. She's got a little desire to do those things she knows she's not supposed to do, which is why the devil knows that this could work, I think. So we see her. She meets him and she plays the coquette a little bit, but she doesn't do what she's not supposed to do. And then she finds the jewels and almost instantly just kind of lets that wash over her. She lets herself give in to that fun that she's always kind of avoided. And we see her, I think it was a good word that Jared used earlier, we see her unravel throughout the course of the opera. There's a line I love in another aria that we cut, the Spinning Song, where she says, God knows that everything I did out of love. So throughout, we see her struggling with her faith. She's really trying to do what's right. She does whatever she does with Faust truly out of a real deep love for him. And in the end, she sees her brother die. Faust is gone. She's pregnant. She's an outcast. And we see her start to lose her grip with reality in the church scene where she's begging God for forgiveness. And next time we see her, she's in the prison. And even then, when she hears the voice of Faust, she is enjoying that and really reliving that love. But it's too late. She's too far gone. And in the end, you probably know this, but she does get her salvation. She is able to. She dies and she's saved and taken off to be with God. So.
Any question?
Did I do okay, Maestro? Did I hit all the high points?
I'll tell you later.
Oh no. She's enjoying herself with Faust. That's for sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Melinda. I think Melinda illustrates the Marguerite, the role of Marguerite, very comprehensively. My name is Huanhuan Ma. I'm from China. I'm first-year resident artist. I'm a soprano. I'm also one of the Marguerites. For me, so you already know the story, and for me, the specialty for this role is I found the similarity with her. That is simplicity. And especially when I was at her age, 17, 16, and I experienced my first love. And this is very, very personal. It ended up pretty sad, but the process was pretty sweet and very pure. And that's what I found I'm very easy to get into the character, and I just give myself, and I feel like I experienced my past again, and it's so wonderful, because it bring me the memory, the fantastic, and once in my life, only once. How many, like, the first love you can encounter, that's only once. So it means a lot to me, the character. Yeah, and also she suffered, she was suffering when she was at church, she's praying, but the demons like following her, and Mephisto, the devil, follows her and call her and curse her to hell. And that, the pain, I also can feel that, and I'm not religious, but I can feel that, and by my experience, like past years, I just it's not. I just find that the powerful, that the pain, the powerful. Then I just every time when I sing that, when I am in the church sing, I just couldn't help to get myself into it and to feel that. I hope you can feel that also. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marina Costa-Jackson. You last saw me in La Boheme with my colleagues over there. And to see me up next, I'll be going to Detroit to do Musetta in La Boheme. And then I will be going to Hong Kong to do Il Trovatore. And then I will have the wonderful pleasure to go back to Detroit to be doing Micaela with my sister Ginger Costa-Jackson. She'll be Carmen. So it'll be the dueling sisters and the lucky Don Jose. To add to what these ladies have said, I love the fact, I think that you'll be able to see as you observe the opera, that you'll be able to relate to Marguerite, because as these ladies were saying, I think it's no coincidence that the composers make them these young girls experiencing first love and experiencing what it feels like to have love, to respond to a man sexually as well, and blossoming and becoming a woman, and really what killed the cat. Curiosity did, and she acted upon that. And unfortunately, she was chosen by Mephisto to be the temptation to Faust, and that became her undoing, and that's why we get this wonderful operatic story out of it. But I think that she starts off as any young girl does, or a young man, and that's why we're able to relate to this character, and it's been a wonderful process.
Okay.
Maestro, can I share one more thing?
All right.
I would like to share that I'm singing Verdi Requiem with Florence Symphony Orchestra in May at South Carolina, and I'm a soprano soloist, and also I'm doing Yolanta with Gena in the summer.
Okay. Now, the lady there.
How do each of you relate to part unraveling?
I mean, I've never dealt with this level of drama in my own personal life, but as these ladies have said, I can relate to Marguerite and those feelings of first love, and I can relate to loss and pain and tragedy in my own life, maybe not to the same extent, and I can relate to the struggles of faith, for sure. Being raised, I was a pastor's daughter, and raised in a very evangelical background, and then going to college and sort of starting to question everything, and then kind of trying to find my way back to what I believe has been definitely like it's been fraught with emotion and struggle in a lot of ways. Again, nothing like this scale, but this is opera. But those are some ways in which I relate to her: the experiences of love, experiences of struggling with faith, and I've never been a mother, but I can imagine what I would like to be a mother one day, and I can imagine what it would be like. I'm a very nurturing person by nature, so to have lost touch so much, to have killed her child. I mean, I have no words. I have no words for that.
Yeah.
Imagination.
Of course, yeah. But the question was, right, how I relate personally to
Imagination.
and then a lot of imagination.
You see, that is the most difficult thing clean up everything from them and come back to zero, to the beginning, and to prove then imagination is, especially for the art, is more important than knowledge. Knowledge, imagination. I help here. You know what is my position here? To teach them to lie, to be liars. They must learn to lie. Develop here, create, and say it. Different person, different people. This is what they're doing, lying. I had to teach them to lie. And this was difficult time because look, the three ladies, I never in my life have saw three different Margarita like now. And to have only one stage in one concept for the three of them was not easy because they are very, very, very different. You know? And they did it, they get it. I am very, very proud. They really get there. Okay? Remember, imagination.
Of course, of course.